Hello everybody, I am Polymarin, and this is an excellent day for Starcraft. That is because this is my very first cast. Now keep in mind, this is my very first cast, so you can see that I have the default layout, and I'll probably make a couple of mistakes here and there. So if I say that the Protoss should tech to Broodlords, you know, you can ignore me. Still, I hope this will be entertaining for everyone. I haven't seen this game yet, so everything will come as a surprise to me as well. And let me introduce our players. In the bottom right corner, we have the blue Protoss. He is Jim. Now, Jim is an up-and-coming player from China, and he's been doing very well in the WCS America lately. And in fact, he was supposed to be in the WCS finals this weekend. But he couldn't get a visa to the US, so looks like Alive is going to be taking his place, and we won't have an American Protoss there, or Chinese as the case may be. And we have here in the bottom left, this is of course Marine King Prime. Now if anybody asks, I know this because I can read Chinese, not because I looked at the title of the replay or anything. So, Marine King Prime is taking an early gas. I'm guessing he probably wants to go for a Reaper opening. And Reapers can be good in the early game. They can do some harassment. They can take out some of the enemy's economy, but of course they delay your tech. So we'll see exactly what is he chooses to use. So I probably haven't really properly introduced Marine King Prime. He used to be one of the big shots in Wings of Liberty. Won a lot of big tournaments. These days, in Heart of the Swarm, not so much. So he's trying to pave his way back up. Try to get up the ranks again. So we actually have an early reactor from Marine King Prime. In the meantime, Jim is playing Standard. So, again, this is a lot of gas. So, he could be going for double Reapers. That is actually not an orthodox opening in any matchup. And yes, he's going for double Reapers. And we'll see just how much damage this can do. Now, obviously, at some point, Jim will have a Mothership Core. He's actually chrono boosting it right now. And that should, while the Mothership Core doesn't really do enough damage to kill the Reapers outright, it forces them to move around a little more. It puts a timer on how long they can be in the mineral line and cause damage. And Marine King Prime is going to be expanding behind that. So he's going to be applying early pressure with these Reapers, and now he's moving to Marines. He's probably going to build a bunker by the ramp in the natural. And of course Jim is expanding also at the same time. Both players are trying to go for a macro game. Lots of respect between these players. And we're going to see exactly how much damage this does. The Mothership Core is going to be able to start sniping these guys immediately, except it doesn't do that. Jim wasn't paying attention. Now the Reapers have free reign in the mineral line. That's one probe down. The Stalker comes out, and will this Reaper get... No, he survives. This Reaper survives, and of course he will regenerate health with these combat drugs. And Marine King Prime will obviously go for another round, but at this point he can't really do too much damage with these, especially because Jim is still producing another Stalker, going up to Robo in the same time. And he's probably going to be using these Reapers just for scouting at this point. Two Reapers can get a good amount of scouting information, and I wonder, has he seen this? Has he seen the Robo? No. Yes, he has. And so we had the Reapers coming in for another bout here, and looks like we actually lost one. Looks like I took a bad time to check whether or not he saw the robotics facility. And that's going to be the end of the early game harassment for Marine King Prime. Now actually I was wrong about the bunker, and he's going to be applying even more pressure with these 8 Marines. Now this is actually a little weird to me, because at this point the mothership core should actually, it's not going to have a photon overcharge for a while yet because he used it to ward off the Reapers. So that actually makes sense. It's going to be a while before the mothership core has another photon overcharge. And these Marines are making their way across. Marine King Prime is still producing out of this one barracks with the reactor. He's still producing more. And now Marine King Prime is going up the ramp. He's going for the Stalker, and that's one Stalker down. That's two Stalkers down. The probe. Actually, no, the Stalker survives. Now the probes are coming off the line to help. And this is some pretty nasty early aggression, and it's doing a lot of damage. Jim is losing a lot of probes here for the cost of just a few Marines. These were, what, 8 Marines and a Reaper, causing a lot of economic damage, and now the mothership core goes down as well. There is not going to be a photon overcharge, but Marine King Prime is not going to continue to press the issue. He's going for stim, he's going for +1 armor, and he's going to try playing the longer game now. He's obviously done a lot of 18 workers killed overall. So he's killed 18 workers, and now we can see in the income tab that it's 37 harvesters to 34. So he hasn't been building a lot of harvesters either, but at this point he has more SCVs than Jim has probes, and that is never where you want to be as Terran. Because, I'm sorry, this is never where you want to be as Protoss, because the Terran obviously has mules, and that could spell disaster. You can also see that the supply is now at a difference of 10. And here come the medevacs. Marine King Prime is going to be very, very aggressive in this game. And this could cause a lot of damage. The units are out of position. There aren't even all that many units, and I think that these units now with the stim can destroy pretty much everything here. The probes, the units, everything. Obviously there is no photon overcharge, and this is a very early GG. MKP with early aggression of all sorts, taking a quick game off of Jim. And by the way, this is the grand final from the CPL. That's a tournament in China. This is the grand finals, and Marine King Prime is sort of coming from behind after losing and going down to the losers bracket, but looks like he's coming back big now. And this was my first cast. I hope you liked it. I'll be happy for any feedback in the comments, so feel free to comment, rate, subscribe, send flower pots, whatever. I've been Polymarin. You guys keep having an excellent day.